Hi, this is Jim Lawson for Bourns Pro Audio. We're here in Music City, USA in Nashville at the Summer NAMM show. Today I'm honored to have a gentleman by the name of Lee Dickson with us today. Lee faithfully served, for those of you who don't know, for more than 30 years as Eric Clapton's guitar tech.
Starting when I was 10.
Absolutely, and his personal assistant, of course. He presided over an absolutely amazing vintage collection of the world's most expensive and famous guitars, including the iconic Strats, Blackie, Brownie, the Red Cream 335, and the Crashocaster, just to name a few. Lee's personally worked with nearly all of the world's most famous and influential guitarists, including Jeff Beck, George Harrison, B.B. King, Pete Townsend, J.J. Cale, Steve Winwood, and many more over the past 3 decades, along with overseeing the stage responsibilities for Eric during such iconic concerts as Live Aid, the Concert for George, Cream at Royal Albert Hall, the White House, and literally hundreds more. He also worked on every Eric Clapton album from 1979 through 2009, and he supported the guest artists that were there with Eric and his band. And Lee was instrumental in the development of the EC Signature Martin guitar, the EC Signature Fender Stratocasters, and their Tweed Fender Twins, as well as several famous effects pedals, including the Crossroads distortion pedal. So Lee's learned a lot of tone secrets and tech tips, probably wrote some of them as a matter of fact, from an amazing career spanning over 30 years, closely working side by side with the world's most famous guitar player. So welcome. It's a pleasure and an honor to meet you.
It's a pleasure and an honor to be here, and thank you so much for the really glowing testimonial intro there.
It's all true, is it not?
I think so. I think I can remember some of those, yeah. Nice to be here in Nashville, nice to be with you guys. It's a nice bunch of people to hang out with good product, and wish I could stay a couple more days, you know, but I can't, so we've got to keep on moving, so to speak.
There'll be another time, I'm sure.
There will be another time, and you know, I'm glad that I discovered you guys through my friend Will Kelly, because I was saying to you yesterday at the NAMM show about 3 years ago or so, you know, Eric was playing a song in the set which escapes my mind at the moment, but it was something where the band faded out completely. You know, they brought it down, faded out, and he noticed a lot that on the Strats, and I must say on nearly all 250K pots, you know, you have that. It doesn't really operate fully, you know, from 1 to 10, you know, from 1 to 2 on some pots, some cheaper pots, you know, it just doesn't, it drops out when you're turning it down, and it doesn't come in quickly enough for you. And then I found out about these, the pots that we've got in this pickguard assembly here, linear pots I believe, that give you the full range of motion that you want on your volume control, you know, total control, which is what everyone really wants. So I'm glad to have hooked up with you guys, and I'd just like to say now, thank you very much for taking such good care of me while I've been here.
Our pleasure.
The last couple of days.
Let's talk about this.
Who did I bill, by the way?
I gave you my card later. Let's talk about this this pickguard that Lee was referring to. So before the show, we had a little idea of coming up with something special to have a drawing on it. Bringing Lee in and giving it a little bit of a personal touch. So, you know, on the surface, this looks like a very blingy Stratocaster pickguard, and in fact, it is. It's quite goldish, as you can see. Lee is
quite beautiful too, I think.
Kindly signed it for us here, and the lucky winner could be me. I don't know. I've got 5 cards in the hopper, but. He's given it his personal signature here, but even better, behind the scenes, as we say, where you won't see anything. These are pickups that Lee is introducing. These are 3 prototypes, first off, if you will. They're going to be done by Mojo Tone in North Carolina, near my hometown. So we've loaded this pickguard up with Lee's first off, if you will, prototypes. Now tell us a little bit about these pickups.
The company that you just mentioned, Mojotone, nice, great company, another great company like yourselves up in North Carolina. I met them at a guitar show I was doing last year called the Sega's Guitar Show, which I'm going to do again this year. And we discussed, how I may come on board with a few products, and maybe come up with some ideas. One of the first things we discussed was pickups. There's a few other things in development and things that we're talking about. And we wanted to sort of get together and make a really nice quality set of pickups. There are tons of great pickups out there, I must say. I mean, there are some amazing pickups out there. But these, I wanted to put my name to something that was quality, that was good, and would kind of hopefully appeal to most guitar players. The pickups are just like women. It's an individual taste, really. But hopefully, that they'll appeal to most guitar players. And this is kind of a prototype set. We're not in production or anything yet. I want to kind of fine-tune it with the guys up there, and no pun intended. And these are the first set of prototypes, which they very kindly donated to put to this pickguard, which will go to some lucky winner. And yeah, so that's about all I can tell you about at the moment. And of course,
in the course, the control section here, we've got some. These are based on Bourns Model 95 premium guitar potentiometers. They're sealed. These particular samples seem to go very well with this pickguard because they have gold on the back. So we just thought we would use these to add to the bling, if you will. So, as I said, on the surface, just a regular Stratocaster pickguard that looks very pretty, but there's Lee's work here, Lee's wiring here, Lee's pickups here, and we've been fortunate to put Bourns potentiometers in there. So we don't know what this sounds like yet, but the winner will tell us how it sounds.
The winner will tell us, and hopefully it'll be a very satisfied and happy winner. And hopefully it'll be the kind of winner who appreciates, good electronics and good pickups, and something different, which it definitely is.
On the road, as a tech, for no matter who you're a tech for, what kind of challenges do you think, if you think back all those years of touring, what broke the most often? I'm just curious if what was your biggest challenge?
What broke the most often?
Your surprises.
My spirit, I think. No. Touring is a wonderful life, but it's very, very hard, and you have to take things as they come. You're not always close to a music store. You're not always close to people that that you need for parts and things. But obviously, the things that break most on the road, I would say, are strings. Especially high strings with guys like Eric, the way he bends a lot and plays pretty hard sometimes. And your daily thing on the road is really, apart from the obvious restringing and preparing, is constantly checking on things. When I set up the amps, we do a line check, as we call it, for the sound engineer. But then I'd always go back a couple of times, right up to showtime, just to double check, because it's been my experience that when things are going to happen, they won't happen really till the band take the stage. You can have a hard day, everything's fine, everything works, you've double checked it, and it's Murphy's Law, as we say in the UK. As soon as the band hit the stage, if anything's going to go wrong, it'll probably go wrong then.
Is there in your own opinion, a direct correlation between the quality of components, parts, and their ability to continually perform or not?
I would say, yeah, for sure. You must always go for quality and the best that you can afford, whether you're a bedroom guitarist or whether you're Eric Clapton or Jeff or Jimmy or any of these guys, And to have something, as I've discovered with these, to have something that has a bit more consistency, something that's sealed, a pot that can't get scratchy and dirty, is I wish I'd discovered you guys a long time ago.
Timing is everything.
Timing is everything, yeah, and better late than never. Excuse me. But component-wise, I suppose on the road, one of the things that are most liable to break down are cables, just because you know, no matter how good you take care of them, you know, there's always someone running a fly case over it, or some helpful stagehand, you know, tying it like a washing line or something, you know, putting kinks in it. So things like cables, never had too much trouble with pots because I had lots of spares, you know, and if something got too scratchy and I couldn't clean it, it was a simple thing to repair. But yeah, I would say strings, minor electronics, tubes, of course, you know, when you're touring hard, and those amps are bouncing up and down in the truck, you want all the best components and everything. And over the past, certainly the past 30 years that I worked with them, I mean, it's not just leaps and bounds, it's massively, you know, come forward massively in terms of quality available. And individual companies, and companies like yourself, which I found, you know, the story of very interesting, you know, coming from your background of aerospace and that kind of technology. You know, it's, you know, things are going to cost a little more money, but then they're going to last a lot longer, and that's something I didn't realize when I first began. I was quite happy to accept whatever I was given, you know, and go with it. But you learn through the years, you know, there are better quality cables than others, there are better quality pots than others, there are better quality pickups than others, you know. I suppose really it's just a business. People are selling stuff, and price point and marketing, all that stuff that I know nothing about comes into it for the big companies.
So proof's in the performance.
The proof is in the performance, and hopefully these will perform well with these new pickups that I've helped develop, you know.
Well, great. I really want to say that what an honor it is to have you share a little time with us here, and our viewers.
I'm very humble about all this stuff, you know, even signing stuff, you know, I still kind of feel, you know, I'm just you know, as I call myself a humble guitar tech, and that's all I've ever been. So it's an equal honor for me to have an association with a company like Bourns, you know, and who knows, when I take my first space flight, maybe I'll be using some of your stuff in there too.
Let me know when that's scheduled, please. I'll watch it.
But you guys have been great, and I mean it sincerely. It's an honor for me to be here. It's an honor for you to you know, bring me down here, and I hope that some of the people that we met yesterday at NAMM and some of the clients that we talked to had as much fun as I did, really.
Indeed. Well, I look forward to seeing you at Sagas, because we'll be there.
Oh, really?
Bourns
well,
has a booth there
cool.
again.
I'll be doing a clinic there and boring some more people with my tales of life on the road, you know.
Yeah. Well, you're coming to my hometown. I can't miss it. So.
Well, I look forward to that. I'm a big fan of North Carolina. I have a few close friends up there, and I'd just like to say a quick mention also. Thank you very much to Chuck, the man behind the camera, for taking good care of me too, and the rest of the guys, the staff that you guys had. They were all exceptionally nice, very professional people.
Well, thanks very much, Lee. So, with that, this is Jim Lawson from Bourns Pro Audio, coming to you from Music City, USA, in Nashville, Tennessee, at the Summer NAMM show. I wish you good playing.